What's up, guys? It's another Saturday. And guess what? Guess what? We're making a character. We're making a character. We're doing Gaia the Fierce Knight, and for whatever reason, I actually don't know why this is happening. We're just gonna pretend that that's not a thing. So, we're gonna be making Gaia the Fierce Knight in here. Okay, we might have to restart. Here, let's turn that off. Let's say hello, Ricardo. What's up, my dude? We're gonna just restart the game because apparently the game's not happy with things in general. Hello, Taco. How are you guys doing? How y'all doing? Let's see if we can't actually have our character exist. So yeah, we're gonna be making Gaia the Fierce Knight here in Wrath of the Righteous. We're just gonna go into a new game. So yeah, obviously he's gonna be a custom character. Obviously we have our portrait here. And hey, look, they're wearing clothes. All right, cool, great, perfect. Wait, what? So wait, there's a cavalier. Wait, there's a cavalier archetype that removes the animal companion. Is this new? Is this new? I do not remember this at all. That's so weird. That is so weird. All right, well, obviously we're not going to be doing that. um so let's take a look at Gaia the Fierce Knight. So he has it existed before. I don't know why I just don't remember that archetype at all, especially considering the fact that at one point I went over all of the archetypes in this game with Unsung and Lorespire. But anyway, so we are a greenish person, right? We have a purplish horse. Unfortunately, we can't make our horse purple, but half orc, because of the greenish skin. I don't know. Maybe tiefling can have greenish skin. I don't know. Well, kind of, maybe a little bit. But I think greenish skin. Maybe the amount to pike. Maybe. If you're thinking fantasy, he is most definitely human. Humans don't have green skin though, unless they have like some very strange illness. And like you can't really see. Well, I mean, let me take a look at all the different Gaia cards, right? The Dragon Champion. All right, so let's take a look at that card real quick. Oh, that's a really useful fucking image. Great. My God, these pictures are fucking tiny and they have like the worst quality. Jesus. All right, let's see if I can't find one that's not, like 140 by 2. 289 by 400. 400 by 580. An image in new tab, maybe? It's still so small that I can't really see him. Like 20 plus versions of Gaia. Yeah, there's a lot of them. That's what I've noticed. There's a lot of different versions of Gaia. Like here, this is just like a completely different person. Former MTG player, so I know nothing of this creature. Yeah. So in this one, he's more blue. Oh, you guys can't actually see here. Oops, that's not what I wanted. Here. So like this one, he's kind of like a very, very pale white. And when here, yeah, here he's green. Here it's way too small to see, but he looks kind of bluish. The hell is this one? Oh man. Yeah, 220 by 318. Like this right here, this is the issue that I'm running into. Like so many of these pictures have such terrible, like they're so fucking small. I can't really see. So it looks like outside of that one. Oh wait, what? Here he's kind of purplish. Like literally the only part of him that you ever see is like the bottom of his fucking face. Look at the Discord. All right. Let's pull this off of the main screen. Let's open that one in browser. Oh my god. I can't even tell. There's so many effects on this. I can't even tell what the hell this is supposed to be. Like, yeah, there's a horse and there's like a fire lance here, but like I can't see anything on this guy right here. Like, let's scroll in. I don't know, there might be a person there. It's just, why are all of these pictures so terrible? None of these have any decent kind of quality. What the hell is this? Gaia the Black Dragon Champion. Actually, kind of like... What? Click to make the most out of this idea with a free account? What the fuck are you doing? Get out of here, you stupid. Just try to see the... Go away. Go... Fucking... I hate it. I hate it. Alright. Fuck you, Pinterest. Get out of here. Hey, do you want to make an account? No, I just want to see the damn picture. I just want to see the picture. But it looks like that is not a real card. That would actually be a cool card. I actually think that that's what the hell? Magical Storm, Gaia the Dragon Champ. I feel like this is also not a real thing. This definitely looks like fan art. I'm gonna disregard. Oh my god. Guys, you remember when I played this game on stream on Twitch like a year and a half ago? Fucking... No, wait, this is, Oh, this is Duelist Roses. Never mind. I was thinking of Forbidden Memories. I remember playing Forbidden Memories on stream a while back. That game is a fucking trip and a half. Hello? What is happening here? Why can I not close this? What's happening? There. Jesus. Duelist Roses is a very popular game in recent times. Yeah, like, well, it's, from what I've seen, it's been, like, at the very least, a cult classic for Yu-Gi-Oh! Here, let's just open image and new tab. Let's take a look at these. I like how we're doing all this just to try and figure out what color he is. So that we can try and figure out, like, is he a half-orc? Is he just human? Is he something else? Uh-oh. For no 3, oh no, what did you do? Why would you do that? Oop, why did I close that? I closed the tab because there was a bot. Let's see. Sky Galloping, Gaia the Dragon. Well, like, what the hell does that even mean? Sky Gallop. That's the stupidest description. Duelist of the Roses? Hell yeah. I've never played it. I don't think. I had a Game Boy Advance game, I think, of Yu-Gi-Oh! I don't even remember what the hell it was called. It was so many years ago. And I played Forbidden Memories, which is a hilarious game. Absolutely hilarious game. Um, Knight riding a dragon. Do I hear Ivu? Yes. Yes, we are Cavalier going into Azada for sure. So, all right. Racial heritage, basic human raised? Maybe? I'm gonna say because like this photo here, he is definitely green. Um, I'm gonna go with half orc as the race. Um, you could argue human. You could argue he doesn't have horns or anything like that, so I wouldn't say tiefling. Well, he is a knight, so human race. I mean, other races could be knights. Knights are not necessarily human. Racist. um, Ghost Rider doesn't make any sense. Knight of the Wall, I don't think makes any sense. Fearsome Leader, I don't make it. Don't they? It's for the exhilaration of the charge, the rush of wind through the visor of his helmet, the feel of his couch lance, the satisfying shriek of armor, giving way before his weapon's force as the point drives past metal into his foes. I think maybe we just do basic Cavalier. Gonna dip into Titan Fighter to dual wield two-handed weapons. Oh, that's a thing now, right? Yeah, that's a thing now. Yeah. Wait, so let's take a look at this. At first level, Titan Fighter learns to wield a two-handed melee weapon in one hand. It is treated as one-handed when determining the effects of the power attack feat. All special properties. Titan Fighter takes the additional -2. So does this allow us to Titan Fighter gains combat feats from the Ranger's two-weapon combat style. Incredible Heft. Third level in every 4 levels. After Titan Fighter becomes more skilled at wielding a two-handed weapon in one hand and gains +1 attack bonus on type of... Okay. So I think we probably take one... Here, let's just go to details. Let's just look at this, right? What are you? Giant's Might. 1.5. Okay. Unstoppable Strike. That's double the strength mod. Damn. Okay. Yeah, so we are definitely, he is definitely going to be a dual wielding Cavalier. We're going to be doing long spears because they're the closest thing to lances in Pathfinder Wrath, right? And it's kind of like how do I say this? Like the intended replacement for lances, right? Because the best lance in the game, or the best Cavalier weapon in the game is a long spear, right? The one that gives like +8 d6 damage on a charge attack, right? It's like the dragon. It's also like Dragon Bane and all that stuff. I can't remember the name of it off the top of my head. I actually looted it, like the other day when I was trying to prep up my save file for when I actually do get to the Oh, by the way, speaking of, that actually just reminded me. I'm sorry if my brain is just kind of all over the place. We had that poll on the YouTube channel. I'm actually going to pull it up right now. Of, do we continue doing these, build guides, or do we play the new DLC on Saturdays? And here are the poll results. I'm just going to pull them straight over here. So, Dance and Mask DLC, 60%. Build guides, 40%. 20 fucking that is the most votes I've ever had on one of my polls. Thank you everybody who voted. Appreciate it. So I do plan to play the DLC on Saturdays, but I'm going to wait at least a couple of weeks for two reasons. One, just like Igor said, patches. From what I've read already, there's multiple bugs, there's some issues, so we're just gonna hold off on playing them just so that all of those things get fixed. Also, the issue of spoilers has come up. Some people were saying that they would not be able to watch the streams because they would want to play through it themselves first. So I'm gonna give everybody a couple of weeks to play through it themselves if they wish. And then we will start playing through at that. So I feel like at least 2 weeks. So not this Saturday, not next Saturday. The earliest that we will start playing Dance of Masks is the following Saturday, which would be the 6th. So July 6th, the July 4th weekend. You know, because everybody in America is going to be wanting to watch this on the Saturday of July, of the weekend of 4th of July, right? What? The 30th? No. So, oh wait, yeah, the 29th. Jesus. Guys, I've never claimed to be able to read a calendar. Never once in my life. All right, so yes, we will take at least one level in Titan Fighter. Getting back to the point of this actual stream. We are going to be doing Cavalier for sure. And I think most of our levels, if not all of them, are going to be Cavalier. Well, not all of them, obviously, because we have at least one level going into Titan Fighter. So we're going to be doing Cavalier, half orc. We're going to say human raised. What background do we think Gaia the Fierce Knight would have? A knight whose horse travels faster than the wind, his battle charge is a force to be reckoned with. It doesn't really give us a whole lot. Also take paladin levels, he's a magical knight after all. Maybe. 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 Okay, so here's the thing. Most knights were nobility of some kind. Not all of them, obviously, but most knights historically were nobility of some kind, right? Because nobility were the only people that oftentimes had the capacity to get the training necessary. If you were just a commoner, you really couldn't. Yeah, I was actually kind of leaning towards leader too. Obviously, courtier is not the right thing, right? Emissary also didn't feel right, so yeah, leader I think makes the most sense. And then RP wise, okay, so his attack and defense are pretty equal, right? Pretty equal. So we're gonna try to balance offense and defense. But there's not really anything here saying that he's all there. Well, how would we do this? So obviously strength is going to be like maxed or damn near, right? Like his whole thing, his battle charge is a force to be reckoned with. His whole thing is that he hits fucking hard. Mobility is what is required for using a lot of the Cavalier stuff. Well, like the mounted combat feats is what I'm talking about specifically, right? A lot of those go off of mobility. So Dex, I think we should have at least a 14, maybe only a 12. To have more balanced spread? Maybe. Maybe. Constitution, we definitely want to have like a 14, I think. I like... No, we have 4 skills. What if we dump intelligence? And then 13 charisma? Because Cavaliers do use their charisma to do some of their stuff. We do something like this? Maybe. Maybe. Could also drop intelligence all the way down to 7, which helps us get up to a 14 charisma. But then we don't have... Well, we do have, right? We do have an odd number in intelligence, but it doesn't actually help us. Lower strength to have more points in other stats. But what points in those other stats should we have? Right? Because if we're looking at this, we have... Basically, we have a +5 in offense. This is how I'm looking at it. We have a +5 in offense. We have a +3 in defense. That's not equivalent, obviously. But there shouldn't be a true equivalence between offense and defense on him. He should be more offensive. Dex for the mounted combat feats. So should we swap the con and Dex? Or do we go down to 18 and we do that? What if we do 19? Do something like this, maybe? I'm not a huge fan of dumping intelligence down to 7. Because we're already down to 3 feet or 3 skill points per level. If we drop it down to 7, we're only going to get 2.5 per level. That's... And let's see. We would want athletics. We would want mobility. And I guess just persuasion, just like those 3. No, UMD wouldn't be a thing here. Although Gaia the Fierce Knight can equip a lot of magical... Well, the magical weapons aren't UMD based, though. So I think we just do these 3, right? Athletics, mobility, and persuasion. I'm kind of okay with this stat spread. I think that this is fine. Feats. I like how point blank shot is up here. Fuck off. Oh, we got new feats. That's right, they added a whole bunch of new stuff. Yeah. Persuasion bluff check opposed by a target's perception. If you succeed, the target takes a -2. Oh, shit. So this is just an auto pick and auto use for fucking sorcerers, right? Like, you just never not use this? Oh my god, this is also... Jesus. This is like an easy -4 if you're, well, I guess that's flat-footed, right? Specifically flat-footed. First feat should be weapon focus. I was thinking either weapon focus or power attack. I'm just like looking at the new feats, honestly. That's all I'm at here. Mounted combat though? What is Razor Tusk? Oh, it's a half-orc one. Why is weapon focus... Wait, Where is weapon focus? Wait. Oh, it's right there. Jesus. I'm stupid. Ignore me. Yeah, we're gonna take weapon focus long spear. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. All right. Which of these do we take? Cavalier who joined the Order of the Sword, dedicate their lives to the code of chivalry, living a life of honor, valor, and fairness. Maybe. Gendarme, they get extra feats. So I didn't see anything in Gendarme that really, because we're basing this. I'm trying to base this more on RP than on mechanical like strength, basically. And I didn't see anything in Gendarme or Gendarme. I'm not entirely sure how to pronounce this. Gendarme. I don't actually see anything in here that would make me pick that over just a basic Cavalier. Right? So here we could just do this. Cares less for the fighter points of tactical precision than he does for the auxiliary. Oh wait, I misread. I misread this actually. Yeah, we could do this. Yeah, this will work. I completely misread this. I had this backwards. I had this exactly backwards. As I was reading this earlier. Yeah, I think that's fine. I think that's completely fine. This gets rid of the teamwork feats, which that's fine. I think that's perfectly fine. Yeah. Yeah, okay, cool. Yeah, there we go. Order of the Shroud is not a thing. Order of the Star, dedicated to prediction of faith, and its members, no. Lion? Pledge himself to a sovereign? Maybe. Maybe this. Type it. I never type for feats. Are you kidding me? We scroll for feats here, sir. Yeah, he is a knight. And like also in relation to the game itself, right? You are summoning him. He is working for the person who's playing the game. So I'm definitely thinking Order of the Lion for sure. Serves only himself, no. Code of Chivalry, living a life of honor, valor, and fairness. Like, it's either Lion or Sword, right? Those are the two. But I think we're going to go with Lion. I think Lion works best for him. Animal Companion. He is not a black horse. He is just a... he is a purple horse. He is a purple horse. Hello, Zens. How you doing? So now I think we take Power Attack as our extra feat here, maybe. We could take Mounted Combat, though. Right? We could take Mounted Combat. It's either going to be Mounted Combat... Wait, do we get... What do we get here? Lion's Call. Black Horse looks closer. Yeah, we could... He's just a very, very dark purple horse. Okay, so this doesn't have the yeah, okay. So we're gonna take power attack or mounted combat. I'm like really debating between these two. We can take power attack later. We're gonna take mounted combat. What the fuck are you? Also known as the Mantis God, a Chakik does not actively seek worshippers, but it has them nonetheless. He who walks in blood is the divine patron of the assassins. Known as the Red Mantis, a group of infamous murder. Okay, that's interesting. It's not... What other new gods do we have? Is that literally the only one? There's like, fuck it, we'll have this weird Mantis guy in here. For the new Red Mantis War Priest? Ah, there's a specific one, huh? Okay. archetype bound to that Gato. I'm gonna go with Gato instead of God there. Does he have a... Do any of these make sense for him? Like, the unfortunate thing is that, like, literally the description that we have is a knight whose horse travels fast on the wind, his battle charges and force to be reckoned with. Nothing about any of this. So we're just gonna go with atheism, I think here. That's fine. Go with true neutral, right? Because he will fight for whoever summons him. Iomade could always fit in. Nethys? Fine. What is Nethys again? What does she do? Also known as the All-Seeing Eyes, a Garundi god who holds knowledge and magic above all things. I don't think Nethys really makes sense. He's the neutral Egyptian god. Nethys literally created Galarian Egypt, did he? Okay. Favorite weapon, quarterstaff. Is there one that's like a favorite weapon, long spear? Curious. Long bow. I like how there's two of them that's rapier. Sawtooth saber. So that's a new weapon type. I'm pretty sure. I don't think I've ever seen sawtooth saber before. And not literally, but I want to make my point. Yeah, no, you're fine. I don't know that much about the deities of Pathfinder, really. I just don't. But I do think that we're gonna go for true neutral here. Light finessable scimitar with no crit range. Yeah, gross. Appearance. Wow, these are very different faces. What is the difference between these two? I guess this one's just like slightly angrier. I'm not going into that. We're not doing that. Yeah, sure. Gaia. He's just gonna be Gaia.
We do it my way.
Yeah. All right. We have Gaia. We have begun. Glaive is the closest. Yeah. Oh my god, imagine. Imagine being able to skip cutscenes. Oh my god.
Oh, inheritor. Be quick about it before it's too late.
I lose the grudge.
Oh shit. Why didn't you pick the Inevitable Access DLC? It's faster for character builds. That is entirely true, and I didn't think about that. That is entirely true, and I didn't think about that. Especially now that I realized the mods are all out of date because of the update, so I can't even do that. So guess what we got to do? We get to go and rebuild them. Yeah, that's actually a really good point. I'm just so used to doing this. Inevitable access. Doesn't matter. Create new character. Custom character. Custom portrait. Cavalier. And army. We are a half-orc. And we're a guy. Raised. Background was a leader. 25. So we had 19, right? 19, 14, 14, 8, 11, and the rest is here, right? No. Did we go down to 7 to... Yeah, we did this. This is what we did. Right? Did we do this? That looks about right. Athletics, mobility, and persuasion. We had weapon focus long spear. We have Order of the Lion. We had animal companion black horse. We had mounted combat, I think I took. And then we had Nethys. We were neutral. I think I chose the second phase and that's all we did for that. We are a confident man, and we are Gaia. All right, look at that. Int 8? Well, shit. All right, I think we just get our Titan fighter level done right now. So that we just don't forget about it, right? I think athletics and mobility are the two most important ones. I think persuasion is far less important than the other two. We're definitely getting power attack now. I don't think there's literally anything else that we do here. What was I getting rid of? What did I have lower that wasn't power, that allowed for the +8? Or for the 8 intelligence? What is focus strike? When you're wielding a two-handed weapon or a one-handed, you do not suffer power tax penalty. Oh, that's right. The only problem with inevitable X is they cannot make merge trickster into legend builds. Really? Oh yeah, because you're building. Yeah, because you choose legend right off the bat. Yeah. I get what you're saying. Boon companion. Yeah, because we definitely want to have our companion max level with us, right? Even though apparently there's some kind of weirdness with animal companion leveling right now, maybe. Okay, so do we just... Yes, obviously we take Spirited Charge, right? Obviously. Like, the whole thing is that he charges for a shit ton of damage. Improvability doesn't qualify for feats. That's also a thing. Oh, shit! Like, dex belts for two-weapon fighting, which that's actually going to be an issue for us, right? That's actually going to be an issue for us because we don't have access to a high enough dex. Ooh. Trampled we're definitely going to get. I just wanted to get I wanted to make sure that we got Spirited Charge, because Spirited Charge is just like, that's his whole thing, right? Indomitable Mount, Trample. Do we take what could we take outside of those? Yeah, we're not gonna get that, obviously. Take Ranger or Hunter. We That would, if we take one of those, that would be entirely better pet, but not combat style. Yeah. I mean, we do have 3 levels to play with. for non-pet leveling classes. So taking levels in Ranger actually would not hurt our animal companion at all because we already have Boon Companion. What are the prereqs for 2-weapon fighting? It's 15, right? Yeah. I didn't even think about that. I didn't even think about that. So we would need the combat style feats to be able to get 2-weapon fighting. Boost our own physical stats with their animal companions, but that would not be available to us while we are leveling up, right? Because that's an ability that we have to activate. So that would not help us gain the feats that we need to get. Yeah, 15, 17, 19. Yeah. Dex of 15, intelligence of 13. But if we take... So if we take a... Oh, Titan Fighter also doesn't get nearly as many fighter feats. Oh, I shouldn't have taken Power Attack for the Titan Fighter feat then. Because that's one that we actually qualify for. I should have waited and gotten like 2-weapon feint, maybe? Or maybe not. Have to be fully leveled, you're going to switch to Ibu anyway. That's true. Level whatever to level 20, get out of threshold, grab the belts, and think use the toy box respec again. The problem is that toy box is broken. For me. I haven't gotten the... I forgot to update my toy box mod. Gets combat style feats instead of bonus feats. Gotcha. So, okay, wait. Let's take a look at when we get when we get these things, right? 8th level in order, the Lion Cavalier could call out to his allies. We don't care about that. Banner, don't care. Mighty Charge at level 11. So if Titan Fighter gets... These are just combat feats. These aren't combat style feats. These are combat feats. Just like normal, it looks like. So if we take 11 levels in Cavalier and 9 levels in Titan Fighter... Maybe we restart this build. Okay, wait. Let's go back to this. Let's go back to this real quick. I just want to see if I go to Ranger, right? Oh man, we have another skill. Look at that. We did the thing. Crazy. This doesn't matter. Oh shit. Wait, when do we get... Oh, we need 2. Oh, we need 2. Okay. So if we do 2-weapon combat, at 2nd level, you get double slice shield bash at 2-weapon fighting. And at 6th, you could get improved 2-weapon fighting, and then greater. Okay. We're going to be charging anyway. We don't get full round attacks most of the time. Well, wait. When you're charging, when you're mounted, at least this is how it was back when I played this casually, when it first came out. You still got full round actions because you're not moving, your mount is. Also get combat styles, and they get every 2 levels instead of the Rangers. So I remember that being a thing where I could do that. Where I could fucking hell. My brain, it's not working. Um where I could still get a full round action even after charging because the animal is actually the one doing the movement, not your character. Okay, so so we would only get we would only get access to 2-weapon fighting. What is the requirement for double slice? Actually, I want to see that real quick. Double. Remember how I said that I don't check these things? You still need a 15 dex for that. Okay. I was curious if double slice was potentially something that we could get without a dex prereq, but that's just not true. I am debating maybe we restart this again. Maybe we restart this again and because I think we need to re-deal with the way. Yep. Oh, good. I'm glad that I just can't fucking, I can't just reload. I can't just quit this and go back out. We're gonna have to Alt F4 the game. That's cool. I hate that. Instead of using Ivu, why don't you just Dragonkind your Cavalier mount? Because Ivu's cooler. That's probably one of the things that I dislike the most. In this is you can't. You need alchemist levels. I mean, you could get scrolls, right? Create a new character, custom character. All right, so custom, we do this. Class, we start with Cavalier. Genderme. I'm gonna consistently fuck that name up, and I'm gonna do it more and more obviously, just to make everybody very upset with me. Okay, so again, we go to 19 strength. We want at least 15 dex. Guidance. Oh, you need the infusion. That's fair. That's fair. That's fair. We do this. If we do this, this will let us get 2-weapon fighting. And we don't really sacrifice that much. We don't really sacrifice that much, right? We lose what? We lose 13 charisma and one, like we lose 1 charisma and 1 wisdom. I'm actually not sure how what did we have? We had 14 charisma last time, didn't we? Or something like that. Like, what the hell did we do? It was this. This is what we did last time, wasn't it? This is what we had last time. 19, 14, 14, 7, 11, 14. Yeah, I like this. I like this better. Yeah, this is what we had. This is what we had. I'd swap wisdom for int. So drop wisdom to 8 and int to 10. Yeah, fuck it. And then we could put this into UMD to basically take into account the ability to like equip all the different magical cards. You know, because there's a whole bunch of magical equips that you can have on this guy. So we could put in UMD to kind of represent that. So I'm actually okay with that. I'm perfectly fine with this. And then we do long spear. I like this build a lot better, yeah. I'm much more okay with this. Let me grab mounted combat. We were doing Nethys. We were true neutral. I'm not even gonna bother with that. That doesn't matter. We are, once again, we are Gaia.
A mere flesh wound.
All right, there we go. Now, here's a question. Did we go Dragon Disciple? Oh, we need arcane first level spells? Do we go Dragon Disciple at all? It would be difficult because we would have to get that Knowledge Arcana to 5, and we would have to put a level into arcane spells. Do we go into Dragon Disciple? If we go to Dragon Disciple, let's just do this. You know, we get the nat armor increase, we get the strength boosts, dragon bite, blind sense, constitution boost, we get the intelligence boost. Does this match, though? You can swap UMB for Arcana. Yeah, that's true. Does this match him, though? Or is this just me trying to force more dragon stuff on him? I think this might just be me trying to force more dragon stuff on him that's not really reflected in the card. Regardless, right now we're going to Titan Fighter, right? Like, regardless of anything else, we're going Titan Fighter right now. Is the guy cursed at some point or something? Not that I can see. Like, the dragon that he rides is called Curse of Dragon, but that's just the name of the dragon for some reason. Anything that I was able to find that had to deal with specifically Gaia. Yeah, exactly. None of it ever mentions him being cursed or anything like that. So I think we just avoid. I think we just avoid Gaia the Dragon Disciple. I think we just don't do that. Two weapon fighting, obviously. He's a dragon tamer. Yeah. Stigmatized witch for the curse, if that is the case. And there you have the spontaneous level. Okay, yeah. Alright, this. I think we're just not going to do the Dragon Disciple thing. Like I said, I think that's just me trying to force stuff that doesn't actually fit. Double slice. For sure. We're definitely taking double slice. Disciple is kind of the opposite to a tamer. Yeah, that's true. And then we could boost dex. This is how we could potentially get up to the required dex to go for what's it called? To go for greater two weapon fighting, right? We could get dex up to 19 and then the last point we put into strength. We could do that. That way we can actually get the two weapon fighting feats that we want. I think that's what we kind of have to do. I think we kind of have to do that. I'm just gonna grab power attack right now. I hate that point blank shot is just required, or it's recommended. I hate it. Where is, yeah, Spirited Charge? That's what we want next for sure. Now, okay, before we continue going too terribly much, do we do the 11-9 split? 11 split gets us to the Mighty Charge, right? Doubles the threat range of any weapons wielded during a charge. Which actually that doesn't help that much, does it? Although the free trip combat maneuver could be useful. Because basically the double threat range just means that we don't have to get improved critical, but we're going to have a lot of feats to play with because we're going to be getting all of these extras and all of these extras, right? So we're going to get 2 at least, right? If we stop at 10 or 11 here, we're going to get 2 bonus feats here. We're going to get 2 bonus feats here, plus all of our normal ones, right? So the only actual bonus that we would get is Cavalier can make a free bull rush and trip combat maneuver if this charge attack is successful, which is useful, right? That is really nice. So yeah, maybe we do 11-9. Maybe we do 11-9. That does mean that UMD is going to get left by the wayside because we're only going to be getting 3 skill ranks when we're doing the fighter levels, but I think that's fine. UMD is kind of like the weakest of his skills anyway. All right, Mythic rank 1. Obviously, we just get Mythic Hero here. What is Freedom's Child? Characters draw their power from the freedom, become closer to the Azatas that live in the electricity resist, and +4 on saving throws against mind affecting effects. Maybe? Force Reality, that sounds like the more neutral one. So I'm less, so the true neutral bit I have on here because of the basically the aspect of him where he is a summonable creature and he will fight for whoever summons him, right? So he doesn't really have a that's kind of like the gaming aspect from the card game, is like he will fight for whoever summons him. I don't think that that should be taken into consideration for this choice. So the bolt, what's the damage to enemies if used on allies? The bolt instead charges their weapons with 2+ mythic rank rounds. Companions attacks with weapons deal an additional 2d6 points of holy damage. Count as good for the purpose of bypassing damage reduction. Use ability 3 times per day, +1 extra for each mythic. +4 saving throws against mind effect. It's definitely not bit of fun. That doesn't make any sense. Close to the Abyss and Dance Macabre are also not a thing. Instrument of Freedom is the Azada choice. Yeah, I'm also not taking that into account. I think it's specifically the mechanical aspect of this I think works best for him, especially since it allows him... I'm assuming if used on allies also includes if used on himself. If that's not true, then it's less valid, but I feel like boosting up the weapon damage definitely seems on par with a with Gaia, right? He's all about that damage, that charge damage that he does. So I think we're gonna go with Instrument of Freedom. It works on you too. Okay, good. Okay, so next up. I mean, like, Mythic Charge, Perfect Cavalry, Mythical Beast. Those are like, yes, right? Those are the correct choices for him. What is this? Hell Knight's attacks are treated as good aligned for the purpose of overcoming damage reduction. That's funny. Do they have any new ones here? I'm actually not seeing any that I'm like, oh, this is like entirely new that I've never seen before. New mythic feats? Okay. I feel like they should... I feel like mythic abilities are like... They haven't really added it. I mean, like, obviously this list is quite extensive. But I feel like they haven't really added... I mean, they added the Corruptor. They added Perfect Cavalry. And Mythic Inspiration. Well, I guess they added, like, Spellcaster's Onslaught as well. I guess they added a few last... in the last major update, right? School Tolerance, I think, is a relatively new one as well. Maybe it's been here for a while. But yeah, I think Mythic Charge is just the obvious choice here, right? All right. Obviously, these are just going to stay the same. Okay, now what have we taken and what are we missing? So we're missing Spirited Charge, or we have Spirited Charge. We don't have Trample. We don't have Indomitable Mount. It's from the previous years. Okay, I was about to say, I don't remember seeing that icon basically ever. But I also, because that's got to do with opposition schools, and I don't really deal with wizards that much anymore. So it could have been added a while back, and I just didn't notice. I'm kind of leaning towards Indomitable Mount or maybe Trample. We could do Trample, right? Feel like that's fine. It's a 7, so we're almost at the point where we're going to be getting... Do Outflank? Hmm. Could take Corrigan's Smash, maybe? We could just take this and then be done with the mounted combat feats, right? We could just be done with those. Because we're going to take all of the mounted combat feats. That's going to happen. Like, Outflank makes sense. Precise Strike also makes sense. Corrigan Smash. I feel like this is less thematic with him and more just, this is really good, and my power gamey senses are tingling. I'm trying not to let those rule me right now. I'm trying to hold back on that. We could take Armor Focus, actually. Armor Focus Heavy Armor. Because they do have the mythical feats for that. Actually? Do we just do this? Because he does have decent defenses as well. Gaia does. So I think maybe we take Heavy Armor Focus to try and even it out, because we've been going almost entirely offense on our feats. We need to kind of try to catch up to his defensive abilities. All right, so armor focused mythic. What do we have here? While you're wearing heavy armor, whenever you hit with a melee attack, you deal additional slashing damage equal to 1d6 plus your armor's AC. You add half your strength bonus to your AC instead of your dex bonus. This bonus is not limited by the maximum dex bonus allowed by your armor. Ooh, that could actually be really useful for him. Right? Because we have a high dex, but we're not getting the benefit. Right. Gain DRN, where N is equal to half your armor's AC. DR stacks with other sources of damage reduction. It's either this or this, right? So heavy armor, this kind of goes back to the Yu-Gi-Oh mechanics where like whenever you are attacked, you are also attacking at the same time, right? So whoever has the highest attack wins, right? And this kind of represents that like that reflexive damage or the counterattack basically aspect of Yu-Gi-Oh. Whereas this, I feel like this is more, again, just this is good, really good for the way that we're building this character. But I don't know if this actually fits with Gaia himself. We could also just do these for now. Like, obviously, 2-weapon fighting mythic is probably the best. But wait. Here's a question. Do we get the +5 to both of our two-handed weapons if we have power attack mythic? Do we get the +5 or the +3 with this? That's because Gaia's high. God damn it, Igor. Then Shatter because Ivu has a fright aura. I mean, those are very good, for sure. Also, you might be delayed potentially if you were reacting to something that you just saw when you typed that out. You get the one-handed bonuses? Okay. Okay. That would make sense. It would be a little bit overpowered if you were getting a +5 power attack bonus. Tide Fighter specify that. But okay, if we actually leave this real quick. If we go what? Oh, go away. That was weird. If we go to Titan Fighter, right? And we look at Giant Weapon Wielder. It is treated as one hand. Okay, I did not actually read this part. Adding a strength bonus on damage rolls and for all other purposes. Okay. Interesting that it keeps pulling up the animal companion. I was not expecting that to be a thing. I think we definitely still pick power attack mythic at some point. I think we pick 2-weapon fighting at some point, and I think it doesn't really matter, right? I don't think it really matters when we do this. So we're just going to pick this for now. And I think that's fine. Do this. This unlocks improved 2-weapon fighting, right? Hello, kitten. What's up, buddy? Can you come down and say hi to everybody? Come on. There we go. There's my boy. So if we're getting Mighty Charge, improved critical is wasted, right? So we don't want to grab improved critical. There's my boy. There we go. All right. So we don't want to grab improved critical because that's wasted based on what we're going to be grabbing anyway. Do they don't stack? No, this specifies this increase does not stack with other effects that increase the threat range of the weapon. Yeah. Yeah. Unfortunately, they do not stack, no. That would be kind of broken. So I do kind of understand why. So, but we also get improved 2-weapon fighting right now, so that's perfectly fine to just do that real quick. Mythic rank number 3. We are going Azada. So we can get our dragon. Alright, so now gonna get Mythical Beast. I know that Mythical Beast does not count Ivu, I think. But I think regardless of whether or not Mythical Beast deals with boosts Ivu. Wait. Is Azada considered an arcane spellcaster? Are these considered? No, this is definitely. Nope, never mind. This is definitely divine. Doing this build for a run or just for the Arilu fight? We are doing this. We're not. So we just do builds on Saturdays. We just pick a thing. Today we just happen to be doing Gaia. And we are just trying to build him as accurately to the card as possible in Wrath of the Righteous. We're not actually trying to accomplish anything. We do not care about mechanical goodness, like how good the build is. We're just trying to build him as accurately as possible to the source, right? So we did Gandalf a while back and made a whole lot of people angry because he doesn't have a single level in Wizard, I don't think. Today we're doing Gaia the Fierce Knight. Last week we actually were working towards a mechanical benefit because we were trying to get the one punch achievement in Kingmaker. It just so happened that we were also basically building Saitama while we did it. Yeah, and if anybody has any suggestions for next week, the one that we're kind of defaulting to the next time that we don't have a suggestion is probably going to be Boromir from the Lord of the Rings. But yeah. So yeah, we got 2 more levels of Gendarm, and then we're gonna be doing a whole bunch of Titan Fighter. Hammer the Gap can eat my ass. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. Y'all can't make me. I'm not gonna. I don't wanna. You can't force me. We might take Outflank now. I think Outflank is fine. Or maybe... I don't think any of the critical feats make sense for him. So you won't be doing a new run with all DLCs? I have... So I have done I actually don't know what the newest DLC, like how it interacts with the main game or anything like that. Just take the team combat feats. Maybe. Are we gonna represent the fact that he dies Boromir when we do make him? I don't know. Last Stand, because it's a trap. Or not Last Stand. Die Hard. Outflank, yeah, I'm thinking Outflank and Precise Strike are probably the only two teamwork feats that we get on this guy. I don't think we get any of the other ones. Oh, we do still have this that we need to take. We do still have Indomitable Mount that we need to take. But yeah, to answer the thing about all DLCs, it's really hard for me to play these games casually anymore. It's like really, really difficult for me to do. Because I'm so used to speedrunning them and just doing weird shit with them. So like an actual casual playthrough is just, I just get bored with it really quickly, unfortunately. Take toughness for the irony. I mean, like, here's the thing. Boromir is, like, he fucking takes a beating in Fellowship of the Ring. Like, the man gets slammed into a wall by a troll and gets up and keeps fighting. That man, like, Boromir gets fucked up. So toughness would definitely be in the cards for him for sure. All right, we're gonna take Outflank now. I think we're just gonna do that. All right, Mythic rank number 3, Mythic Feat. Do we do Power Attack Mythic now? Yeah. It is a little bit unfortunate. Like, I do wish that I could continue playing these. But I get impatient. I get impatient. Anytime I play one of these games casually, and I've tried to play it a few times off stream, I just get super fucking I just get really, really, really bored. Or I get impatient. I like want to rush through. And it's like, no, I have to take my time. I have to do all these things. Where's he gonna be take the armor mythic feats? Yes, we are. But we still have 3 mythic feats that we're gonna take. And we're gonna be taking power attack mythic anyway. Like, the order in which we're taking these doesn't really matter, right? Because we're getting all the way to mythic 10.
This YouTube live chat is discussing
Oh,
a movie about aliens
wait.
who break
Are we back? Looks like we might be back. Let's hit this. Let's hit this. All right. You should be back. Refresh to make sure you aren't delayed. All right. Well, that was fun. Okay. I think that I do so believe. All right. Are we actually going to stay online for more than 2 seconds this time? Maybe. Maybe. I don't know. I have no idea. I literally don't know. All right. Well, I'm going to continue as if we are. Okay, so I feel that out of all of these, see you all defeated in your chair. Very frustrated in my chair is what it is. I think Incredible Might, Supersonic Speed are definitely the first two. And then maybe Marvelous Endurance, right? Incredible Might, Marvelous Endurance, Supersonic Speed, and then all skilled. I don't think either of the magic ones, and then I don't think that life bonding friendship is also a thing. I think that we take those 4. So Marvelous Endurance kind of helps make sense of the whole, you know, if you don't kill him, right? If you attack and then it doesn't actually kill him, then he's perfectly fine like 2 seconds later. Um, like it's constantly talking about how he is like if you look at the card, it's like, oh man, his mount is like it's so fast. He's so fast. So supersonic speed makes sense. Incredible might just plays into the whole his charge is terrifying kind of thing, and then all skilled. I would say all skilled is probably the least of those. Also gives provision with all types of weapons and armor. That I feel is unnecessary, right? We're already proficient with all armor and most weapons, right? It's just not the exotics, and we're not going to be using those anyway. But all skilled is still, I think, better than any of these three, except for maybe life bonding friendship. But zippy magic and favorable magic don't matter. But I think we're gonna go with all incredible might right now. Unbreakable heart. Aid? Maybe? These two? Because, like, the guy never really casts offensive spells. Hold animal? But he doesn't really hold anything. Right? He never uses magic. He can tame creatures. Yeah, fuck it. Fuck it. That's the closest thing to taming. It kind of is. Yeah, you're right. You're right. All right, so point number 3 into Dex. And this will be the last level that we have in Gendarm. And there we got the Mighty Charge. So that gets us everything going into Titan Fighter. You've got to be kidding me. Shooting couldn't identify the problem. Hooray! Oh, wait. We got up to 3,000. Oh my god, we got halfway there. $5,000? Are we actually going to get... Oh, back to 1,300. Nope, back down to... Hooray! Fuck this. God, this is so fucking stupid.
And just jump into it.
Yep. Yet I could pull up a Twitch, a live YouTube stream, somebody else, and it's working perfectly fine.
I don't know. It's and so that, I guess that sort of brings us into conclusion. Signs. It's a film.
Literally just pull up another stream and it's fine.
I am surprised by how little
I'm gonna mute it. I don't want to have their audio coming through. Uh, Jesus. All right. Let's run a speed test. Man. Oh, man. That download speed looks pretty decent. Sitting at around 300 megabits per second. Oh, man, that upload speed looks pretty decent at 20 megabits per second. You know, roughly 10 times what is currently being used by OBS or more. 20 times what. Like, I don't want to continue because the fucking let's pull up my Twitch stream. Oh my god, it's like, oh wait. Wait, what am I saying? I'm literally saying nothing. This is not helpful. Past me, say something. Yep. Yet I could pull up a Twitch, a live YouTube stream. Wow, that's so delayed. And it's working perfectly fine. Jesus Christ. I was wondering what the hell was going on. Oh, wait, we're in the 20,000s. We're in the 20,000s. OBS is catching itself back up. 8,600, 6,000. Are we back? Are we actually back? Oh my god. Imagine a world. Imagine a world where I actually have green bars on OBS and the fucking... my ISP hasn't been fucking stupid. Alright, we're back for a moment. Alright, imagine a world where we're back for a moment. Okay, guess what? Guess what we're doing? Guess what we're doing? We're taking the other... this one. We're taking the other teamwork feat that we've been talking about taking forever and ever in a day. Oh, wait. Oh, you do get you get combat feats on top of... Oh shit, I didn't realize that. I did not realize that. We could have... Okay, so we don't need to grab improved or greater. So, wait. This means that we don't need the dex at all. This means that we don't need the dex at all. I didn't realize... So I thought that... So somebody mentioned combat feats earlier. I can't remember who it was, I'm sorry. But somebody mentioned that Titan Fighters got combat feats. I thought you were talking about these bonus feats. I didn't realize that you got those bonus feats plus these here. I did not realize. I apologize. So we get 3 of them. Which, is this live? This is live, I think. It should be. Fucking hell. So we actually didn't need to boost the dex as high as we did. At all. Didn't need to boost the dex as high as we did at all. Which means we could have invested more in... Let's fuck it. Could have boosted our strength higher. We still would have wanted to get to 15 in dex because we wouldn't get enough of those combat style feats to be able to get double slice as well, which we definitely want, right? I'm gonna refresh Twitch. Or my Twitch stream preview. Okay, yeah. It looks like it's caught back up. Looks like it's caught back up. Okay, yeah. We should be good. So yeah, we've made a mistake. So we would want 15 here. So the rest of the build doesn't change. We would just have 15 instead of 9. And then this would have been at a +3, so it'd be at 22. That's the difference. I'm not gonna worry about that overly much. I think we just basically continue with what we were doing. Mythic rank number 4, still going Azada, because obviously. And we are going to grab Perfect Cavalry. I don't think that any of these, maybe Command is probably the closest to a thematically relevant spell here. Cacophonous Call and Hideous Laughter are both completely unrelated. I think Castigate is also completely unrelated, so the closest thing that we're going to have here is Blessing of Luck and Resolve. And then this one here. Rage and instant enemy, maybe? Maybe. Um, I think these two are the most, like, relevant to him and the way that he's kind of portrayed. Maybe not Rage. Maybe Rage and Heroism. Or Instant Enemy and Heroism, I mean. Like, I know that Good Hope is a better spell. I get that. I understand that. But I don't think that Good Hope really matches as well as Heroism does. So I think we're going to go with Heroism here. I think that's the best choice for that. All right. And then we're definitely taking weapon specialization, right? 100% we're taking that. And then here, I think maybe improved initiative, right? This kind of plays into the he's supposed to be super, super fast thing, right? So I think improved initiative is perfectly fine for us. I think lunge is also fine and worthwhile to take. Smithic is so trash. I think now we get armor focused mythic, and we're gonna take this one here. Because I'm going to start acting. So here's the thing. Because I just realized my mistake about the boosting dex and all that stuff, I'm going to act for the rest of this build as if we only have 15 dex. I'm going to try to. I'm going to try to remember to act as if we only have 15 dex. Love lunge. It rounds out so many builds. Yeah, it's really, really good. So I think we're going to take heavy armor avoidance. I think that we're going to take marvelous endurance here. And then literally none of these make any sense, so we're just going to take the top one. None of these really make any sense. I think Castigate is probably the closest to being accurate to Gaia. And then here, I don't think that Prayer makes any sense for him. Like, I almost chose Rage last time, but the more I think about it, the less I like Rage as one of his abilities. We could take Dominate Animal as kind of like the animal tamer, like the dragon tamer kind of thing that he has going for him. So I think we're going to take Dominate Animal as our next ability. Freedom of movement, I think, definitely makes sense here. And maybe Shield of Dawn. Shield of Dawn kind of has the reflective damage aspect that you have in Yu-Gi-Oh! So I kind of like Shield of Dawn for this, to tie it to, because we went with Avoidance instead of the Thorns damage on Mythic Armor focus. I think Shield of Dawn works good for covering that aspect, right? Instead of taking the Assault version, we took Avoidance. I don't think... Are these mutually exclusive? I actually don't know. I actually don't know if these are mutually exclusive. I've never really messed with them. I guess we'll find out the next time we take a Mythic feat, if nobody answers in chat. But yeah, I think those two are definitely the two best related. They are not? Okay. I like how this is now recommended. All right, so yeah, we're going to start putting points into strength here. Mythic ability. What do we take now? What do we take now? Like, so... Oh, wait. Are we actually back? It looks like we might actually be back for now. All right, we did it. We got there. Okay. So, I think the best choice here for Mythic ability is Ever Ready. Last Stand does not make sense for him. He does not have any kind of protective ability keeping him from dying. Leading Strike. Maybe Leading Strike. Rupture Restraints also doesn't really match. Well, actually, no. Because, like, if he gets hit with, like, some kind of CC magic or trap card, there's not anything inherent to the card itself that allows it to get out of him, right? So I think that Rupture Restraints doesn't make sense. Master Shapeshifter doesn't make sense. As much as I want to, Magic Shapeshifter does make sense for him. Last Stand doesn't make sense. Leading Strike, maybe. But I think Ever Ready is probably the most accurate mythic ability at this point for him. We are back. Yes, we are in fact back. So yeah, I think we're going to take Ever Ready this time around. Literally doesn't matter. None of these match. I think of all of these, Good Hope is probably the best match. Prayer, I don't think so. Overwhelming Grief doesn't make sense. Litany of Eloquence. I don't know if you guys have ever watched the anime, but from my memory, all he ever does is grunt, so he's not exactly the most eloquent of people. Hold Person, I was okay with Hold Animal because of the whole Dragon Tamer aspect that he has, but Hold Person doesn't really make sense for him. Deep Slumber and Crushing Despair also don't make any sense, so it's literally just Good Hope and Prayer and Rage, like the buff spells. And I'm kind of talking myself back into Rage being the correct choice here. I'm kind of talking myself back into that, so we're going to take that one. Rainbow Pattern, no. Echolocation, no. Confusion, no. Forced Repentance, no. Oath of Peace doesn't make it. Like, none of these really make any sense. None of these really do. For him, specifically. I don't know. Burst of Glory definitely kind of fits, right? Burst of Glory definitely fits. I mean, like, yeah. And none of the rest of them do, right? Like, basically not a single one of these spells makes any sense for Gaia the Fierce Knight. Or Gaia the Dragon Champion, or any of the other various aspects of the card. We're just going to take Command Greater. We have Command, now we're just going to take Command Greater. We're just going to pretend that he's commanding his dragon and or horse. Alright, more Titan Fighter. Let's get this going. Let's do this. We could take... excuse me. We could take Focus Strike. That actually does make a bit of sense here. Oh, wait. No, we were going to take Lunge. We're going to take Lunge. Lunge is really good here. And it makes total sense for him, right? So we're going to do that. Shield Bash is useless, right? We are dual-wielding long spears. So I guess Dodge is, like, the only real choice here. Because I accidentally chose all of these abilities here when I shouldn't have. But we will have greater 2-weapon fighting once we hit level 9. That'll be like our capstone, basically, is greater 2-weapon fighting. We are going to continue being an Azada. All right. So, we could take Weapon Specialization Mythic. That's, like, actually a really good... It's actually, like, really, really good for us. Improved Initiative Mythic is also really, really good for us, and also thematically relevant. I don't think... So, I don't think that we need to take Armor Focus Mythic. I think we're done with that. Toughness Mythic is trash, and I won't take it ever. But yeah, this is a good It's a good boost to our damage, right? It's like a really good boost to our damage. And then we're gonna take supersonic speed. That was the third. Oh my god, really? We're just gonna get all of them. Hello, kitten. Come on down. Don't fall. Jesus. You guys were supposed to be fucking agile. Like a whole spell in this game. Still, good hope, I guess. None of these are good, Castigate. We're definitely taking Heroism Greater. Hi. That's my baby. That's my bud. Alright, I think Heroism Greater and Primal Regression, maybe? Oh, no, wait, because this is a, it's like an offensive thing. No, fuck it. Overwhelming Presence. We could take these two. These two make sense for him. Yeah, there we go. Obviously, we're going to stick with our portrait. Our portrait is the best. We could grab Inspirational Leader, maybe? Yawn. Inspirational Leader, maybe... I don't think that there's anything else that makes any real sense for him. Yeah. Prayer, because the rest of them are even worse. Oath of Peace, because that's the one that my mouse landed on. Hold Monster, because that's the one that my mouse landed on. We are a half-orc, yes. Why? Because he's green. In this photo, like, if we look at him, the only part of his skin that you can see is his face, and then maybe that's not a glove, but he is a green person, so we are a half-orc because he is green. Would make sense for this mythic level portrait. Yeah, it would. If we had if we could add in a portrait for... Oh, wait. Oh, you can. If I had one, we would. But I don't have that. And we've had enough delays here. We've had enough delays in this stream. But yeah, if I had known that you could actually have custom portraits for that, yeah, I definitely would have, for sure. I don't know. The Coom spell. Let's do this. Literally none of these make any sense for him whatsoever. Not a single one of them. So for funsies and because fuck it. Alright. Level 7. Are we dual wielding spears? Yes, dual wielding long spears. Because they are the equivalent to lances in this game. Alright. Do we take greater weapon focus right now? It's actually kind of funny. It's actually kind of funny how suddenly there's a lot of feats that I want to grab. Suddenly there's a lot of feats that I want to grab. Because greater weapon focus, if we do this and then we get her mythic greater weapon focus, that's a +4. We go from basically a +1 to a +4. But I do also want focus strike. Is there actually anything else that I want, though? Actually, I don't think there is. Yeah, I think that's fine. I think it's fine. We're gonna get greater weapon focus here for sure. If we could somehow, well, we could just take it, right? We could just do that. When do you get greater weapon specialization? When is that available? I wonder. Well, here, we could actually special fighter level 12. Okay, so we weren't going to get that anyway. Okay. We weren't going to get that anyway. That's good to know. That's good to know. Mythic feat. Is there any other mythic feat that makes any sense? Improved initiative mythic is actually like really, really good. It gives us a +10, basically, right? Well, not basically. It gives us a +10 to our initiative bonus, right? Whereas weapon focus mythic gives us an extra +2 to our strike. Both of those are really good. Both of those are really, really good. And there's not really any mythic feats that I would like immediately replace, right? For either of these two. Weapon specialization mythic, that's a +5 to damage on every attack, you know. Armor focus avoidance, getting that extra strength bonus, especially if we're flipping it, right? If we're acting as if we stayed at 15 dex and we kept putting points into strength. Power attack mythic is just really, really fucking strong. 2-weapon fighting mythic is incredibly strong. 2-weapon fighting mythic is basically the equivalent of weapon focus mythic, right? Because this gives us a +2, this gives us a +2. So all of those are really, really strong and very good. I think I go with improved initiative mythic here. I think that's what we do. All right, let me actually find out exactly what this does. Azada chooses one teamwork feat during this and the next mythic rank up. She shares the effects of all team. So if we take this if we take this now, yeah, we just don't get a second one. So this is like the one that I would want to pick early. But I think that we're just going to take all skilled. I think that this is actually it kind of has not anti-synergy. But it doesn't make any sense for Gaia, who has no, because like if we look at this, right, we have the fucking hell. Hit points drop below 0. They continue to fight even though they're still considered dead or unconscious for all effects, and can be cured by breath of life or similar spells as per spell description. So that doesn't really make any sense for Gaia the Fierce Knight. He has nothing at all like that in the cards. After the encounter or upon receiving a total number of attacks equal to Azada's charisma ability modifier, in the state fall dead or unconscious, all of the Azada's allies die. She becomes fully drained and dies. And also the fact that like, yeah, no, this just doesn't make any sense whatsoever. And because we don't really care about the magic, neither of these two make sense. So all skilled is like the one that makes the most sense here. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Like literally no, not a single one. None of these spells matter to us at all whatsoever. They're all shit. And level 9 on our fighter. We're just gonna boost this. We're gonna act as if we have an extra +3 to here, so we have a we have a 24, right? We have a 24 strength. We get giant smite. That is Gaia the Fierce Knight. That is Gaia. That's what we got. The horse doesn't actually matter, right? Because we have Ivu. Ivu is our actual mount here. No, not the fucking, get down. Where's the get off the horse button? There we go. All right. We got there. We got our we're on our mount, on our correct mount. So yeah, That's kind of what we're looking at here. Yeah, boosts our athletics, our mobility, persuasion, and UMD. Yeah. I'm perfectly fine with this. Why that number? Why that much money? That's like a very random number. So yeah, we did make a couple of mistakes. So if I were to fix this, right? Like I said, Dex dropped back down to 15. Strength is up to 21. We just wouldn't put any extra points into strength. I would not have taken improved or greater 2-weapon fighting. I would have saved it for these 2 feats here. Oh, we actually don't have greater 2-weapon fighting. I miscounted. I thought this was at level 9. So we don't have greater 2-weapon fighting. So what I would have done is I would have taken improved 2-weapon fighting, greater, or sorry, 2-weapon fighting, improved 2-weapon fighting, and then I would have taken, oh wait, that just means that that means that we just don't get greater 2-weapon fighting unless we get to level 10. Unless we get to level 10. Which, all we are losing at level 11 here is we're losing the free bull rush and trip combat maneuvers. I'm on a horse? I am not on a horse. I'm on a dragon. So that would actually be part of the whole portrait change at level 8, right? Because we would swap from Gaia the Fierce Knight to Gaia the Dragon Champion. And then that would match with us riding Ibu from this point onwards. So yeah, there's a couple of differences, right? A couple of changes. I would go straight 10 and 10 instead of 11 9. Which that gets us access to this here, which gets us access to greater 2-weapon fighting. It loses us the free improved critical, so we would need to add improved critical onwards, but we could add that into one of the 2 feats that we're using up here for improved 2-weapon fighting, right? Yeah, there's definitely a couple of changes. And you know what? We could actually just remake this real quick. We could remake this real quick. Because most of this is going to be the exact same. So we could speed through it this time around. And just make a couple of differences. And actually make, like, a full-on Gaia the Fierce Knight. / Gaia the Dragon Champion. You know what I'm going to do? Gaia the Dragon Champion. I need a .png. We're going to save this image. YouTube and Twitch assets. Gaia the Dragon Champion. Bam. Alright, so we got this. I like this build. This build is a good first draft. Like I said, part of it is just because I didn't know about all of Titan Fighter's features. I was mistaken at first. Smashing and charging in, yeah. Considering the quality of today's day, did they actually change your router? Not yet. No, the router is still hasn't come through yet. It's still being shipped. Yeah, so I'm hoping that once we get the new router, I'm hoping that Spartan in Discord is just wrong. I'm hoping that he's just wrong. And that I'm just gonna copy that. Go to this. Users, me, app data, local low, Owlcat Games. Wrath of the Righteous, Portraits, and we're going to go to 3. And we're going to Control V, Control V, Control V. And small. Yep. All right, so we're going to delete, delete, delete. Not that. All right. Medium. And full length. All right, so we got that. Okay. Main menu. Main menu. All right, we're gonna fix this build. We got 40 minutes. We're gonna fix the build. Let's do this. Let's do this. We got this. Create character. Custom character. We got our custom build. We got Gaia. We have Cavalier. We got the gender me. Half orc because he is a greenman. Racial heritage. Human raised. Background selection. Noble leader. Alright, so first off. 19 strength. 15 dex. 14 con. 8 intelligence. 12 charisma. Alright, there we go. We have. Why do we only have 3? Oh wait, yeah, that's right. We had this. That's what we were doing. Okay. And then, first level. Weapon focus. Long spear. Order of the Lion. Black horse. Mounted combat. That's what I take here. Nethys. We are neutral. Don't care. Don't care. Gaia. For realsies this. What do you mean there's a character limit? Gross.
I'm always ready.
Absolutely disgusting character limits on your name. Yeah, don't care. All right. Level 2. Fighterman. Titan Fighterman. Okay, so we're going to grab power attack here. Yeah. We could just grab focused. Well, no. First, we're going to get all of the, well, spirited charge first, for sure. Actually, do I focus Titan Fighter first? Do I focus I think I take level 2 in Titan Fighter first. I think this is what we do. Because what this does is this allows us to get 2-weapon fighting, which then allows us to have double slice, right? Available to us in our normal level up. So we're going to take this. We're going to do this, and this. Feet. Double slice is not there because reasons. And then we can take focus strike at this point, I think. No. Trample. Yeah. All right. All right. Oh my god. Literally no choices there. 0 choices at level 6. We don't care about Boon Companion. We could take Focus Strike and just get rid of it. But let's grab this. That way we're done with those, right? We have all of those feats now. We do need to grab Improved Critical, right? We do not have access to that. Where is my long spear? There we go. Oh, we have also not been, so we grab Instrument of Freedom, we grab Mythic Charge, right? And then 2-weapon fighting Mythic. All right, we're getting close to the end of the Gendarm already. Take improved initiative right now. Lunge. Lunge. Grab it. Grab it. Mythic rank 3, a Zada. And next up, Mythical Beast. Bane, Bless, and what was the other one? Unbreakable Heart. Those are the three. These three I could actually see him kind of having. Maybe a little bit. A lot more than the rest of the level 1 spells. Azat because dragon. Yes, sir. Alright, and almost done. 2 more levels of the Cavalier. No dragon companion class yet. That would be kind of fucking insane. Then we take outflank. Mythic rank 3 or 4, I mean. Oh shit, yeah, improved critical gives us access to improved critical mythic. I think there's a mod, yeah. I'm sure there is. There's mods for literally everything. Incredible might for sure. Yes. Command. Aid and hold animal. Alright, so this is the final level in Gendarmerie. Now we go into Titan Fighter. UMD is now useless to us forever. Oh, armor focus. We don't have armor focus. We want to grab that, right? Want to grab armor focus. I did completely forget about that. I wonder, when does it start recommending Titan Fighter levels? Weapon specialization is just an easy pick. Is it? Then we want perfect cavalry because we are the perfect cavalry. Challenge evil makes sense. Blessing of luck and resolve. And then instant enemy and heroism, despite the fact that heroism is a weaker version of Good Hope. We're gonna take it anyway because it's at level 4. Interesting. It makes sense on this character more than Good Hope does. What other feats do we grab? We want improved initiative for sure. I think we just take that now. No mod for getting Mythic 9 and 10 after beating Dascari? Wait, what? Really? We'll be downloading mods? Oh yeah, like, I would not be fucking around with mods right now in the game. That's why I was like, I'm not even gonna deal with it whenever the mods popped up and they were all fucking up. So we want to do this, right? This adds to our AC, which we need to have, right? Because he has almost equal offense and defense, so we gotta have let's get it. Castigate. And Rage. And then Shield of Dawn and Freedom of Movement. Those two both make sense for him. Disabling mod. Yeah, that's basically what I did. Just like, I'm not fucking dealing with this. I don't want these issues. Improve 2 weapon fighting. Easy peasy. Alright, what did we grab here? What was the next one that we grabbed? Ever Ready. That's right. We grabbed Ever Ready. This doesn't matter. Good Hope is fine. Echolocation, because fuck it. And then we got Burst of Glory and Command Greater, I think, were the 2 that I grabbed. Right? Yeah. Hammer the Gap. So it's starting to recommend Hammer the Gap at this point. First saves are modless, so I can play new DLC there. Hell yeah. We could grab Critical Focus. We don't have Precise Strike yet. Oh, excuse me. We're gonna grab this. Fuck it. Gonna grab that one. Fuck it. So this is rough, right? Because I have 2 choices left, and there are 4 choices that I want here, right? I want improved critical mythic, I want improved initiative mythic, I want weapon focus mythic, and I want weapon specialization mythic. Now, improved initiative mythic is going to be taken. This is happening. 100%. Right? Like, the whole thing is, not only is he very strong, but he's very, very fast. Gaia the Fierce Knight, right? If you look at the description here, wherever whatever. If you look at the description, it says that he moves at the speed of the wind or whatever, right? So we want improved initiative mythic, 100%. The question is, do I want weapon focus, weapon specialization, or improved critical mythic? Like, which of these 3 is the last one here? And I don't know the answer to that yet. Supersonic speed, we're gonna grab. This doesn't matter. Prayers. Oh, wait, no. Dominate animal. None of those make any sense. None of these really make any sense, so he's just a very feeble-minded person. Heroism, Greater, and Overwhelming Presence are 2 that definitely make sense for him, right? So this is when we get the new portrait. So yeah, a knight whose horse travels faster than the wind. His battle charge is a force to be reckoned with. Now, this one doesn't actually have any flavor text, right? It's just Gaia the Fierce Knight plus Curse of Dragon. So, that's less useful. I guess we could look up Curse of Dragon and see what it's. Curse of Dragon. Awakened dragon that taps into dark forces to execute a powerful attack. That's all that says. Well. It's not as helpful. Not as helpful. And what was the last one? Inspirational leader. That's what we took. Prayer, cause fuck it. Rainbow pattern, cause fuck it. Dominate, hold monster. Blessing of luck and resolve. Hold person in waves of Coom. Yeah, definitely Ivu. Yeah, exactly, right? That's perfect for Ivu. That's exactly what kind of character she is. Oh, wait. Oh, yeah, we get greater weapon focus. Yeah, so we definitely want this, right? This is not really... Excuse me. Anything else that we would like? Maybe critical focus as a feat. We might grab that as our level 19 feat. Because, there's not really a whole lot else for us to take, right? We've got lunge. Yeah, I think that's just it. That's all we get. Companion hammer at the gap, point blank shot. Is there anything that would make sense to take outside of just critical focus? And critical focus, I would only be taking because, like, his whole thing is that he hits really fucking hard, right? Like that's basically what the description is. This man hits really hard. So if we can help get that crit confirmation, I think that that's probably the best way to do this. Yeah, I think that's the right choice. And then you. Okay, so weapon focus mythic gives us a +2 to attack. Weapon specialization mythic gives us a +5 to damage. An improved critical mythic increases our crit from ×2 to ×3. I think we don't invest in improved critical, right? Long spears are not extended crit range weapons. So that means that we only have a 19 to 20 crit range with improved critical. Which this argument could actually be made for me taking critical focus. But I think taking critical focus is okay, and I think it might have been the best option for the normal feats that we had access to. I do not think it's the best option here. So I think it's either down to weapon focus or weapon specialization mythic. And I think weapon specialization mythic might edge it out very slightly. I think you might get more damage out of weapon specialization mythic than you would out of weapon focus mythic on average. Because I think that this character is going to hit fairly often. So I think that getting that weapon specialization boost, that extra +5 to damage, I think that's like really... Yeah. We're going to do this. We're doing it. Then we're going to get all skilled here. None of these make any sense. Neither of these make any sense. Level 20. We get that last point into strength, get us up to a 24. Then we finally get greater 2-weapon fighting. All right. I think that this is a much stronger Gaia the Fierce Knight build than what we had. I think this is a much stronger build. It's like +38, +33, +28, +23. Like all of these, this is before any buffs or anything like that. I think this is a very strong excuse me. I think that this is a very strong like this is a decent build in itself, and it's also a very accurate build to I think what this character is. It allows us to fully take advantage of his dual wielding. I think it emphasizes his damage quite a bit more. And I think that since we swapped to Gaia the Dragon Champion at the end, the heavier emphasis on attack versus defense. I don't think defense went up at all, right? Gaia the Fierce Knight is also a 2100 defense monster versus the 2300 attack versus the 2600 attack. I think that the extra emphasis on offense helps out. I think this build focuses on, because we do have a couple of defensive feats. We have heavy armor focus, we have indomitable mount, we have not spirited charge, mounted combat. Now mount that dragon. This ain't one of them fucking weird furry whips. But yeah. The other argument is, if we're focusing entirely on him with riding Ivu and not the horse, Ivu, I don't think Ivu actually has any mythic feats or any teamwork feats. Yeah, so Ivu doesn't have any teamwork feats. So that's actually kind of rough here. Does he get the aerial charge that Ulfri gets? Yeah, that'd be really fucking busted. But that would also be really fucking busted. So the fact that we don't have Ivu as the person with our... Oh, for fuck's sake. Okay, it looks like that was a fairly short one. It's definitely not frustrating at all. But yeah, the fact that we don't get any teamwork feats here kind of really hurts. But we do have improved initiative, which helps out. It's quite nice to have that. Plus 13. What do I have for my initiative? Plus 22. Holy shit. Oh shit, I forgot Inspirational Leader also gives a bonus to initiative. And that's before any dex belts or any, like, physical perfection belts that we get. Jesus. But yeah. I like this build a lot. I think this could actually be, like, a legitimately decent... Like, I think this build could actually do pretty well. Despite avoiding certain feats that I think could objectively make this better. Like, if I was trying to make a legitimately, like, optimized Cavalier build, I wouldn't have heavy armor focus or this mythic path, right? I would have probably replaced this with mythic weapon focus if I was trying to be optimal. Because I'm very much a believer in the greatest defense, or the best defense is a good offense. So I think that we would have skipped out on the heavy armor focus if I was trying to make an optimal build. And just gone all in on offense. I think that might be it for this one. I think that this build might be finished. Wait. Hold up. I should be getting my strength bonus here. Unless it's not actually calculating it. Is this just bugged? Is the display bugged or is the ability bugged? That's my question right now. Because I should be getting, well, +3, right? Because I'm assuming it rounds down. So since I have a +7, I'm assuming that it would give me a +3 instead of the +2 that I get for my deck. So it's not that much of a difference right now. But I still feel like this should be a thing that works. Huh. That's weird. Oh well. Yeah. And actually, now that I'm thinking about it. Oh no, wait, we're gonna be wearing heavy armor, right? We're gonna be wearing heavy armor, so the dex would be limited to 1. The dex would be limited to 1. Once we actually get... So what armor do I have on right now? I have... Oh, I got scale mail. Yeah. There we go. We back? Oh, did I actually die again? Jesus. I do think, though, I think that we're gonna call it here for today. Is he just hanging around? He'll still fight and stuff. Like, I could go through it, I could level up the horse, but I just don't care. I just don't really care. The one thing that I would take for the horse is I would make sure that it was a racer archetype. Check that your armor is not mithril. It is not. It is a scale mail, just a basic scale mail. Just a basic scale mail, that's all. You don't get any magics. Right, scale mail is medium. Right, yes, that's true. But I would be using heavy armor. I would be using heavy armor, not medium. Oh, that's why. Because okay, I get what you're saying now. Because I only get that strength bonus while I'm wearing heavy armor. That makes sense. I didn't even think about that. Yeah. That's completely. Yeah. Yep. Okay. So yeah, if I was wearing heavy armor instead of medium, that would make sense. That would totally make sense. Okay. But yeah, I think we're gonna call it here. Considering all of the disconnects, I'm kind of surprised that we were able to actually get to a an actual build and get it done. I mean, I guess we could run out. Oh my god. Shut up. Hello? Wait. Why did it just sling through? I couldn't identify all of these things. I don't have anything. Also, where the hell is Arushale? What are you talking about? I'm not dealing with anybody. I'm not pulling anybody in. Don't care. We're not actually doing anything here. We're just gonna go see what we got. Taco, you might be a little bit behind.
Excess detected. Verbal.
What do you want?
The confluence of mythic, semi-divine, and divine powers in.
What do you want?
Warning. Anomalies.
Sure. I don't actually care. Where is... Gimme. Armor. Me heavy armor. What do you mean you don't have armor? Absolutely disgusting. Pipe. So we want a long spear. We actually want 2 long spears. You actually not have long spear. Okay, so here we have one. Oh, it's this one. Yes, gimme. Feral Raider. +5 cruel long spear lands a killing blow while mounted. Amount receives a +2. Yeah, sure, fuck it. Why not? Alright. Here, you could have these. The apprentice has them. Armors. What do you fucking mean? Alright, well, first off, obviously, there we go. You're the respec, right? You're the respecman. Try the trainer. Oh, you do have stuff. Hey, we found the armor. Okay. Price in descending order. +5 adamantine full plate grants wear 10 DR immunity to cold and fire as well as all combat maneuvers. Fuck yeah. How do I have this much money? All right, suddenly we have the strength bonuses. Can Ibu wear barding? No, Ibu cannot. Belt to physical perfection +6. Yes, sir. Resistance +6. Why not? Don't care. Perfect maneuver. Don't care. Abyss walkers. Don't care. I mean, of those, that's probably the best one. So fuck it. Oh, wait. Force trackers. Where's the boots that give me this one? This is what I wanted. Yeah, get out of here. Let's say enhancement. Doesn't matter. That's a will saving throw or become vulnerable to negative energy and unholy damage for 2 rounds. That doesn't matter. Alright, there we go. This. So it does round down. Because we have a +11 to strength and it rounds down to 5. So that's good to know. Nice. I think that's basically all I'm going to really go into on this. I legitimately think that this build could do very, very well. Like, this is actually kind of broken. Immunity to cold and fire and immunity... I mean, combat maneuvers aren't really that big of a deal, but DR10 and immunity to cold and fire is actually pretty fucking great. Just the ability to use both of these. In non-unfair difficulties, this build is good. Yeah. Oh yeah, like if this is unfair, I would have optimized a lot harder. And always remember, this is before we get legendary proportions, this is before we get any other buffs. Like, if I was playing on unfair, actually, what I would have done is if I was playing on unfair, I would have taken... Well, wait, did we grab animal aspect greater at all? We did. Yeah. So because we have this would not be here, and this would be the master shapeshifter. That's what this would have been. Like 1000%. That's what this would have been. Can you ride Ivu with legendary proportioned? If I remember correctly, I remember hearing that if you legendary proportion Ivu and also... I don't know. Because I think you can you animal, like the animal growth or whatever the hell that spell is called, can you do that on the dragon? Yeah, master shapeshifter. Yeah, because animal aspect is a polymorph effect, and all master shapeshifter requires is a polymorph effect. So yeah, it's like one of the most broken combos and like cheapest combos that you can have. It's only limited to the classes that can actually cast Animal Aspect, right? You can get the bonus with Fiery Body. Can you? I didn't know that. I didn't actually know that. But yeah, Animal Aspect plus Master Shapeshifter. Really fucking strong. Really, really strong. Yeah, I don't know if actual was it Animal Growth? Is the spell, the level 5 spell that everybody talks about. If you stack that and Legendary Proportions on Ivu, you should be able to ride. But I'm not 100% sure if that works. If you don't, at the very least, you can enlarge person. Why is Ivu level 35? Ivu's level scales with... Also, it's a her. Sir. She. I don't know. 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 Level 35. It's just, it is what it is. I like how it's got +0 to stealth. That's a hell of a UMD check, Jesus. I mean, I guess 35 ranks and it helps out quite a bit. But yeah, like, we could, like, boost up Ivu stuff by getting, you know... Oh, wait! Oh, she can get barding! She can get barding. What kind of barding can we get for Ivu? I got another 6 minutes, fuck it. Where these knee pads confirms a critical hit with a natural weapon, the enemy must pass a fort save or become volt. No, fort save. Let's do insight bonus. Natural weapons against animals, magic beasts, monsters, humanoids. Gross. Barding. Price in descending order. +5 leather barding, suffers 30 or more damage in a single hit. He gets the effect of the Winds of Vengeance spell for 1 minute. I don't know what Winds of Vengeance does. +4 chainmail barding Gantz. It's where DR6 piercing. Interesting. The problem... Okay, so what is Ivu's... What is Ivu's dex bonus? Only a +4. Okay, so that's actually not that hard. That's actually not that much of a... Why does it keep undoing my sorting? I kind of hate that. Frozen scale. What about... Oh, it's just +5. +3 grants wear fire resistance 10, partial concealment against ranged attacks. That's not bad. It would be a +7 to her AC. +7 to her AC. And then you just have full barding +5, which would be a +13. No, it would be a +10, right? Because 1 max dex, so we'd be losing 3 there. +14. +11. +11. For style points. Fuck it. Fuck it. There we go. Suddenly 36. There we go. Yeah. All right. We're gonna save. Yeah. Just so that I have a hard save for whenever all the autosaves get overwritten, right? I have a little bit because I think I don't have a save for... Oh, I do have a Gandalf save. Good. I don't think that I have a save for the max dex build that I did. And I don't think that I have a save for the One Punch Man build that I did last week. So right now we have half of our build guide builds. We have literally only half of them saved here. We could actually just delete this one. Oh, that was one that I didn't even fucking yeah, that wasn't even a full build. That was a level 1. But yeah, that's Gaia. We did that. We did Gaia. Gaia is now made and is now available in Wrath of the Righteous. Yeah. I think I'm gonna go now. I'm actually gonna do it this time. Thank you everybody for hanging out and watching. Next week, Tuesday, we're gonna be doing the requested Cloister run. I expect it to be quite good. Cloister has kind of insane defense. And I bet the rest of its stats are probably pretty good too. So I'm expecting Cloister to be pretty good. After that, we will be doing Venusaur. We're going to be doing the fully evolved trio of the Gen 1 starter. So Venusaur, Charizard, Blastoise for the next 3. So next Wednesday will be Venusaur. The following Tuesday will be either Charizard or Blastoise. I haven't chosen. Probably Blastoise. And then Wednesday will be Charizard. Tomorrow, I do not stream tomorrow. I'm off on Sunday and Monday. I do not stream Sunday and Monday. Tuesday will be the next stream. Yeah. That'll be Tuesday and Wednesday. Cloister and Venusaur. Thursday, I'm off as always. Friday, we'll be doing yet another attempt at the the speed run, the unfair difficulty speed run for Pathfinder Kingmaker. Last night we got all the way to chapter 4, and then some gross things happened with a skip that I thought was going to be relatively free. Apparently it is not relatively free on unfair difficulty, so I'm going to be working this week to try and figure out a way to make that work more consistently. I have some ideas that Zwango gave me in the Discord channel, but I have to practice that and test that out myself. So yeah, we'll be doing that next Friday, and then next Saturday we will be doing another build of some kind. If we have a request, you could put it into the Discord, because I'm about to leave. Otherwise, we might just finally be doing the Boromir quest, or the Boromir build. So yeah, that's gonna be it for me today, guys. Thank you everybody for hanging out and watching. I appreciate y'all as always. And as always, I hope you all enjoyed the stream. I hope you all have a good evening, and I hope to see you next time. Bye-bye!